everybody. Welcome. Today, well, it's really night. Tonight, I am going to use some silk screen sheets that I've had for a while and never have used them. And so this is kind of new for me. And I wanted to take you guys along this little trial and error period. So I have some new lights. I just love them. The little white lights in the back, those are actually blue. I don't know why they're showing up so white. I have some pink lights over here that y'all can't see. But anyway, let me turn my camera and turn on a light. And I got, these are the silk screen sheets. I have these four, and then I have two more little ones. And all of these are made by Sculpey. They came from Michael's, and they come in these kind of packages. I don't have the packages for these, but let's see. And in the package, you get a little scraper. And let me see what else comes in here. One screen printing sheet and a squeegee. Okay. So I have several colors of clay, all ready to go. I have a white, and this is all Sculpey Primo clay. I have black, I have off-white, and I have more black. And I've watched other people use silk screens on their clay in the past, and they mostly use acrylic paint. And then I saw one person use mica powder. So I have some mica powders picked out. This is iridescent white. And I got this at Joann's. And then I have some little containers. I have a black and a white and a rose and a gold. And these came from Hobby Lobby. They're actually Pearl brand, but these are Pearl X. I don't know. The X means they're they have a color shift. All these kind of have a color shift to them. Anyway, so I thought we would try out both ways, and I have some acrylic paint. I have an off-white and a white, and I meant to grab some different colors acrylic paint, and I forgot, so I might do that. Stop the camera and go get some more paint in a minute. So where do I want to start? I don't like feathers very much, but I thought this was really kind of cool. I could see this like on some black clay with some gold paint, or maybe gold and turquoise and purple paint. Maybe I could try it with the mica powders. That way, paint's a lot messier than, all I have is some parchment paper down here. I'm just adding more so I have enough. Like I said, my clay's conditioned and ready to go. So I know you always put the shiny side down. I was trying to figure out what part of this I liked best because the whole thing is not going to fit on here. And I think I'm going to go with this end. That's going to be a lot of, maybe I should make sure that one's all the way on there. So yeah, I'm just going to lay this down and make sure that it is really down on there well, because I don't want any powder or paint to get up under it, you know, to go where it's not supposed to go. So that looks pretty good. Okay, mica powder. Let me move these out of the way. So there's a really pretty purple in here. Get the purple out. There's a really pretty purple. There's a pretty blue. There's a lighter blue too. And what color is this? Kind of a pink. Oh, here's a light purple. I should just open all of them, huh? What color is this? Let me see. It gives me a color chart on the back. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out JPUX646. This is called mink. Huh, interesting. I don't think I'll use that. This orange is called pumpkin. I'm not going to use that. This is salmon. And this is, oh, gray lavender. Reflex violet. Sky blue. And duo blue. Oh, that's blue green. Cool. Okay. And I have more back here. I have pink gold. That sounds pretty. I think this is antique. Sunset gold. That's black. And then I have the pearl white. Okay. And I have some brushes that are kind of stiff. These are just makeup brushes that I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure which one is going to work best. So I'm going to open all of these and line them up so I have them ready to go. And I'll keep a paper towel in my lap. I'll keep one handy. So in between, when I'm switching colors, I will just kind of dust my brush off. And that way I won't, it's hard to tell the blue green from I think that's the blue green. I'm not sure though. Oh, maybe not. That's the blue green. The blue shows up, but not the green. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the coral and the pink. I know I'm going to use these. Okay. Let me start out with the blue green. I'm just putting a very little bit on there. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful. think I'll go, I better wipe off the brush. I think I'll go to a purple next. I'm going to kind of run the colors together at the top and the bottom. And then, I should have gotten it right there. What can I put at the bottom? Maybe I will use a pink color. I'm trying to stay on the feather a little bit better than, I think I need maybe a little tiny bit more purple right here. It'll be interesting to pull this off. Okay, that blue-green is so pretty. The colors aren't near as vibrant on my screen as they are in real person, but that's just typical for StreamYard. Let's see. This isn't the blue-green, this is just the blue. It's so pretty. These colors are so pretty, so vibrant. And I think I'll mix the blue-green again at the bottom down here. These mica powders are very strong. Just takes a tiny bit. Okay. Let me try this light violet. Maybe I'll do that on this one. How about that? I want a little bit of contrast on there. I'll put that around the bottom maybe. Okay. Blue-green again. I really like the blue-green. Wow, that looks like a peacock. And how about we go with, I think I need this color again. Maybe I should try the lighter pink. Rose gold. That I can see a lot of gold in that. Okay. Now I'll put the darker at the bottom right here. These are so pretty. I hope that they show up well when we pull the screen off. Let's see. Some dark purple over here. Yeah, like I said, I don't usually like feathers very much, but I thought these were so pretty because they're so wispy. You know what I mean? I'll get the light purple in here. And my blue-green down here in the corner. And let's see, what else? Put a little of this bright color right here. Oops, that's way too much. Oh well. I'm sure it will be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. Um, hmm. Get some light purple going up here. There. Down to the dark purple. Oops. Okay. And then maybe the blue green. I want to add a little bit, just a tiny bit of the there. Just trying to get the background a little bit. And some more blue green. I just love that blue green. It's so pretty. It's so bright. Light purple. Okay. And maybe a tiny bit more dark purple. I'm going all the way to the edge. Okay. I think everything looks covered. And the big reveal. Whoa, that is so pretty. Wow. Now when you use paint and you pull the silk screen off, you have to immediately put it in water. I have a tub of water over here. But with the mica powders, they're not gonna dry on the screen. So I just put it off to the side. This is so pretty. Especially in real life with the light hitting it. Oh, wow. I'll get my clay cutters out in a few minutes and I'll make a pendant and some earrings. So let me put that off to the side. Wow, very cool. Let's see. I wanted to try some gold mica powder. This is not a bright gold. This looks kind of like an antique gold, but what silk screen do I want to use? I have white clay. I really like this. So I think I will, in this corner, I'm going to, I don't know that that would look very good in gold, but oh well, we'll try it. Let me wipe my brush off. This brush seems to be working really good. And I did push the screen down, but I forgot to run the squeegee over it. Hopefully it won't lift. Yeah, a little of this powder goes a long way. Okay. Let me pull this off. Pretty. Wow, these screens really work well, don't they? I'm just wiping it off as I might want to use a different part of this screen. I did get some gold right there. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to to cut this part off so I don't mess it up. And I'll just put this off to the side. You know what? That's not enough. I need to run it through the pasta machine to get it back square. Well, it's not square, but it's big enough to hold one of these circles. So which one do I want to try next? How about some flowers? I like flowers. I like this one. Oops. I want earrings to match, so I'm probably going to have to do more than one circle. I'm just trying to get this on here in the corner as much as I can. Okay. Let me make sure that is on there good. And what color do we want to use for this? Not the gold. I think the big flower I'm going to use the bright pink. I forgot what the real name of it is. So I'm being careful to try to stay on the big flower. A little bit of it will get on other things, of course, but that is okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to use a different brush, a smaller brush. And maybe we'll do a couple of these in the dark purple. Maybe a dark purple over here. I put way too much on the brush. Maybe a little bit right here. What other color do we want? Maybe light pink, the rose gold, just for a couple of the little accent flowers, maybe. Oops. This one. And there's not a green, but there's that blue green. I kind of want, green would be better than this blue green, but I think that's not an option. So this will have to do. And what color do I want those? Light purple. Let me put the light purple right there. I didn't like that too much. Maybe the light blue. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, so pretty. I just love how these are turning out. And they're not that messy compared to paint. Now, that could be the pendant, but I'm going to want earrings to match, you know? So I'm going to cut that out. What did I do with my blade? Here it is. I'm going to cut this out again and move it to the side so I don't mess it up. All right. And I need more white. Let me get some more white down here. I have some more down here. Oops. That's a bright white. I have like 3 different shades of white in here. So funny. I do need to condition this a little bit, and I don't want to drive y'all crazy, so I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm going to, what just fell? Oh, all that clay was in my lap. It went tumbling down to the floor. Just trying to make sure this screen is down again. Let me start out with the, now I don't have to do this one the same. I don't think I will, actually. Maybe I will. I'll just keep things simple. So I'm using my brighter, darker pink for the big flower. And I'm going to take my smaller brush, purple, dark purple. Dark purple there. And oops, some of it fell off onto the center flower, but I don't think that will matter. Where else did I have dark purple? Somewhere over here. Right there, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And then maybe some rose gold. I think I'm going to put the rose gold. I don't think I did this last time, but that won't matter. Rose gold is kind of a pretty color. I don't necessarily care for rose gold, you know, when it's the metal, like when they make rings and watches with rose gold. I never did care for rose gold. I like silver the best, and then gold second, I guess. I mean, of course, I like platinum and white gold. One year, a boyfriend of mine gave me the most beautiful little pearls, like small pearls, not the big regular size pearls. He gave me white gold and small pearl necklace for Christmas. It was beautiful, just beautiful. And my mom, when she got rid of all of my stuff when I was gone, I guess that disappeared along with. Oh, wow. Well, I just learned a lesson, you guys. I reused, look at the difference. Okay, this was the first one, and here's the second one. See how smudgy the second one is? And I'll tell you why. There's the second one, very smudgy. There's the first one, very clear. So I did not clean the silk screen. I wiped it off, but I didn't clean it. And I wiped off the front and the back, and it looked like I got the powder off, but I didn't, or else it wouldn't have smudged like that. So that means I need to clean it with water before I use it the second time. Lesson learned. So that means I can't use the same one twice until, and you know what? I'm going to do an experiment here. I'm going to take my black and I kind of like this one. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to move it over to and put it next to this and see if that works. And I'm not going to use paint yet. How about I use, oops, sorry, the white iridescent powder, black and white. Some people love black and white. This is iridescent white, so depending on how the light catches it, like it looks, I can see a lot of pink and red in it right now. Okay, now I'm going to take this ever so carefully and move it over. Ooh, cool. I'm going to put it right next to it. It's going off the edge a little, but that's okay. And I'm going to see if this works. I don't know if there's any on the back or not. We will find out real quick, though. Yep, we will. Oops, I keep grabbing too much. Okay. Let me see how this turns out. Oh, it worked. So, as long as you don't rub the back and try to clean the back, then I guess it's okay. And look, I don't think I went all the way to the, yeah, I did. It looks like it got cut off right there, but it didn't. That's just how the pattern is. But this is a real mess over here. my screens. Okay. So I'm going to go clean these screens and put the micas away and go grab another paint color, and we're going to try using acrylic paint. Okay, so I washed those off with Dawn soap and water, and I let them dry. They dried very fast. And I went and got some paints, and I got some gold paint. It's acrylic gold, folk art brand, and I'm going to do this little guy in the gold paint so it will match the gold that I have with the mica powder. So maybe I can get a pendant and a couple of earrings. So I'm just going to shake this paint up the best I can, and I know it only takes a very small amount. Trying to figure out how. Oh geez, look, the cardboard's all stuck to the top of this. I don't know how that happened. Of course, this is going to be a mess. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, it looks like the paint dried up. I didn't think I had this that long. That is just really strange. I mean, I have a sticky, icky mess going on over here. Ugh, let me grab a paper towel. Ugh, I don't know how this happened. That is just strange. And I know this is not that old. It must have been old when I got it. I don't even think I'm going to be able to use it. I mean, it is. Let me stick the end of a paintbrush down in there and see if there's any liquid. Boy. I mean, this is a sticky, globby, gooby, goppy mess. Oh my. I think it would work because the other gold paint I have is real cheap, and so I'm going to just put a tiny bit right here, and I'm going to across the screen. Let me wipe my paintbrush off. Wow, I didn't expect that. Oh gosh, paints can be so messy, can't they? My goodness. I have it on my fingers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So keep your fingers crossed. You know what? I think I need to turn it so I'll be dragging it towards me. That way I'll be able to see it and know what's going on better. I don't even know if that's enough. Well, we'll find out. Now I'm putting pretty much pressure on this. Oops. Okay. Now let's keep our fingers crossed. I need another paper towel. You know what? I might have pushed it too hard, so I'm going to add a little bit that's left on the squeegee. Be a little more gentle about it. Now, when I pull this off, I'm going to put the screen straight in my bucket of water so it doesn't dry on the screen, because if it dries on the screen, it will be ruined. And it came out beautifully. Get this, make sure it's down in the water. And it is. Cool. It turned out nice, except I can see where I was pushing too hard and my clay got a little wonky. I actually think the mica powder worked better, you guys. The mica powder is brighter. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I think the mica powder worked a little better. Okay, so I'm finished with the white. Now I have black with my fingerprints all over it. Let me just run it through the machine real quick. Okay. Let me put this gold goopity gop paint away. I use this spray alcohol a lot. It has a spray top. I love it. I use it to clean things all the time. Okay. Now what am I gonna do? Where are my screens? Let me find my screens. Well, the one is soaking in water, so I'm left with hold on, I'm trying to pull them all out. I'm left with these two. I kind of like these little flowers. Those are cute. Or these, but I think I like those better. And now I also have this big flowered sheet. And then I have, I'm not going to do the feathers. We already did the feathers. And then I have, oops, here, I'm trying to get the paper so you'll be able to see what I am choosing from. I think it goes that way. So, I think I like these little flowers right there. That's what I'm going to use. Now you can layer these also, you know. I could do these little leaves and then the little tiny flowers on top. Why don't we do that? You have to let the paint dry in between. Now this is really sticky. I'm pulling it off the plastic. Let me lay it on the clay. Like so. Make sure, make sure and get all that gold paint off. And that's down nice and firm. Now I have a choice of greens here. I have these cheap acrylics that I got at the Dollar General store. This is a metallic green, and this is a color shift green. And I think I'm going to use a color shift green because it's just a better quality paint. And you can see on the top how the colors kind of shift. So we'll check that out. And I just need a little bit once again. You know what? I don't need to take the whole top off like that. Let me start over here. Let me shake this up. That didn't sound like it was shaking very well. Okay. Now I'm just going to put a thin stream along the top or side or whatever it is here. So when I drag it, I can hopefully do it all in one sweep. So I just have a thin line of paint right there. And I'm going to turn this again so I am pulling it towards me so I have better control. Oops. Okay. And I don't want to push too hard like I did last time. Oops, the whole thing's moving. Oops, I missed a corner. That looks pretty good. That quick. I want to get it off and in the water. So, voila, looks beautiful. Make sure I get that all the way down in the water. Okay, except the little flowers I want to use are on that same sheet. Oh no. So let's see. Let me just try to get the paint off over here in my bucket. And it looks like this is working. I'm just using my fingers to make sure all of the paint is rubbed off. And I need a fresh paper towel. Okay. Let me dry this off real good. So by the time the paint dries, the silk screen should be dried also. Let's see, I got the paint off. I can see a little bit on the edges, but I got it off of the screen part. Okay. Yeah, because I want to use these little flowers on top of the green. What color do I want to make those flowers? Oops. Oh, I just pulled some of the rubber off of the corner. Oh well. I'm just looking for my plastic sheet that it came on. Okay. What color? Now I have this pink acrylic color shift paint. Oops. That gold is covering the tag. That's funny. That's old. But you can see how the color's kind of shifting. I think I kind of wanted to do red flowers, but I guess this pink will work. And I can't imagine that being dry yet. No, not quite. I need to make sure that is nice and dry. So in the meantime, I have these two off-white pieces of clay that I could do something with. Trying to see if there's something over here. I kind of like this. It looks kind of like a seashell, but it also looks kind of like the wing of an insect. That looks like brain. People make a cane called brain cane that kind of looks like that. This looks like, I don't know, lizard or something. That's just a design. That looks kind of like wood. Nothing's really standing out to me right now. That's probably won't be deep. So I'm going to go grab some clay cookie cutters and wait for that paint to dry so we can layer the little flowers on top of it, and I'll be right back. Okay, the paint is dry, and I'm going to put the little flower over the green leaves, and hopefully I have it centered correctly. That looks good. And let me get my pink color shift paint. Oops. I've been busy cutting out some of the other ones that, oops, oh my goodness, that we did. I'll show you those in just a minute. So let me just put a strip of the pink paint at the top here. And so I can drag the squeegee. That should be enough, more than enough. The paint just keeps oozing out the top. Let me clean that up a little bit. Okay. And I need to eat something. I have a caffeine buzz and some caffeine shakes going on. Okay, so I put my pink across the top. I'm going to drag my squeegee along the little flowers, and it looks pretty good, except for up in this corner. Oops, I put my finger down. That wasn't good. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Let me wipe my squeegee off. And I want to put this directly into the water. Oh no, it pulled up the green. I forgot that this, oh gosh. Oh, live and learn. I forgot that that silk screen was very sticky. So I'm going to run this through my pasta machine. I don't think that little bit of paint will make a difference. So you can layer as long as your silk screen is not sticky. Like these aren't sticky on the back. So you could layer these. You cannot layer the other ones. They are just too sticky and they pull the paint right up with it. So what I would have to do is cut the, I'll show you. I'm cleaning off, I'm getting the paint off of the one that I just used real quick. I'll show you. No, you can't layer. You cannot layer these. Now the paint, I did not get all the paint off. I have to put it back in the water. Okay, I give up. Let me show you what I did. So those are soaking. I got a round cutter and then a teardrop cutter, and I cut the pendant out, and then I have 2 earrings, and I also cut these out. There's a pendant, and the gold, that's the mica powder. And then I got 2 sets of earrings where I used the paint. So I will be making earrings and pendants out of those. And I have not done anything with the feathers yet. Okay. I smeared my fingers on this. That's the only bad part so far with using the mica powders is it's easy to forget that there's powder and you can't touch it. So I cut out a pendant. I had a hard time deciding where exactly I wanted to cut, but I figured it out. And see, this is so hard because you can't touch the mica powder or else it's going to smear. It's very hard to work with. Okay. And there's a dog hair. I got it. Now I have some earrings I need to cut out. Where am I going to go for these? Maybe just on Hmm. Trying to think. I want to go maybe one this way and then one turned the other way. That might work. There's one. And 2. Yeah, those look pretty. You know what? I might as well just cut out some more things because if I don't, I'm just going to have a mess on my hand. So maybe I'll cut out another pendant. And that means I need earrings the same shape, right? That's where I smeared it before. I don't know if you can see. This is so pretty right here. Oops. I'm having a little bit of trouble here at the end. A little bit of trouble. So there is one. I try to get kind of the same colors for the earrings. And so let me just go right there. And I think I better do one over here also. Because those colors Can't get these off yet. Let's see. What am I going to do with all that right there? I don't know. Maybe just one big pendant. Except this might be too big. And I think it's too big. I don't want to take the chance of messing those up. How about this? That's getting that smeared part though. And that doesn't look very good. No, it doesn't. Right on the smear. That might work. Let's hope for the best. All right. And that looks like that's about it for the feathers. Just have to pull this off and try not to get my fingers on anything, which is not easy. Oops. Yeah, I'm not having the easiest time here. This clay is not cooperating. It's very soft for some reason. Yeah, really soft. I don't know if they made their formula different, but I've been having a lot of trouble lately with the clay being too soft, and it's really hard to work with lately. Everything just kind of smushes together. Oh, I have a dog hair in this, so that means it's probably going to be ruined. I think I got it. But it's all distorted now. I will be putting these on some backing clay because they're so thin and no one wants a pendant or earrings that are wafer thin. So let me do that, and I'm going to bake these pieces and we'll see what we have. Okay, you guys. Hey, you guys. Okay. I have to confess. I dropped my drawer of cutters, this small drawer, on top of 3 of the focal pieces. So I have to start I have to redo those. So I'm going to make a part 2, and I will see you real soon. Thanks for being so patient. Bye.